On October 16th, 2024, a YouTuber by the name Work Less Enjoy Life More uploaded a video titled, "My Most Disturbing Forest Encounter While Solo Camping, Caught on Camera." The man behind the channel is an experienced camper. He travels around in his van with his dogs, searching for peaceful places to unwind and enjoy nature. But in this particular upload, something felt different. Something felt wrong. The video starts off like any of his others. He's upbeat, talking about how excited he is for the trip while driving through the vast, scenic landscapes near Flagstaff, Arizona. He sets up camp, preps a fire for dinner, and everything seems perfectly normal at first. As the sun begins to dip behind the burnt tree line, casting long shadows across the forest floor, the man starts cooking dinner. He heads back into his van to eat, casually talking to the camera about his current diet. But mid-sentence, he stops.
I'm gonna set this over here so it doesn't fall down. But I've been doing really good on it. But I think I need to go back to getting some vegetables. So I think I'm just gonna kind of go back to doing keto. So some vegetables, but still, a lot of protein.
He's heard something. A loud, distinct noise, just outside his van. For a full 30 seconds, he sits in silence, listening, processing, trying to make sense of what he just heard. Then, without a word, he slowly stands, wipes off his knife, and slips it into his pocket. He doesn't say it out loud, but you can tell. He's preparing for something. Something he doesn't understand. A few minutes go by, and he tries to reassure himself.
Falling out of a tree or something. There's been times where I'm out here, or not out here, but in the woods, and you just hear something you can't explain, and I don't know, it just gets your anxiety all worked up.
Maybe it was just an animal. Maybe the wind. He brushes it off and heads back outside to enjoy the fire with his dogs. But the unease hasn't really left.
It's starting to get cold. I had to switch into my sweatshirt. Fire feels good though. I catch myself just sitting here listening. Part of me just wants it to be a cow or a coyote or something. Like I just want to see something that I could know that it was it, just so I can just drop it. Like I'm trying to sit up.
Then it escalates. The dogs suddenly start growling, then fighting. And right after that, another noise. Closer this time. He stands again, flashlight scanning the darkness. His dogs bark, louder now. But it's not playful barking. It's panicked. And then, two loud, unmistakable taps. So close, it sounds like they came from just outside the frame. The man shouts into the darkness, trying to confront whatever it was. But nothing answers back. No movement. No eyes. Nothing.
The dogs are fighting. Buddy. Hi.
He doesn't hear anything else for the rest of the night. Or at least, nothing he's aware of. After uploading the video, the internet took notice. Reddit threads lit up with theories. Some think it could have been a mountain lion. One commenter pointed out something even stranger. In the moments leading up to the noise, the forest behind him goes dead quiet. No crickets, no wind, just silence. Some believe he might have wandered into a stretch of land people aren't supposed to camp in. Others think he might have been stalked by someone who never intended to be seen. To this day, he hasn't returned to that forest, and he still doesn't know what caused the noises. But maybe it's better that way. On November 16th, 2024, YouTuber Faison uploaded a video that, for many viewers, would become one of the most unsettling things they'd seen in a long time. CJ's no stranger to solo camping. His channel is full of trips deep into the woods. Just him, his gear, and whatever the forest decides to throw at him. But this one was different. The setting: a remote patch of woods somewhere in New Jersey. An area CJ mentions, even before setting up camp, has had recent reports of stalking incidents. People hearing footsteps outside their tents, strange knocking on their vans, even sightings of masked figures. And while he brushes it off at first, he also admits he's a little on edge.
For you all to understand is tonight I am solo. Tonight I am in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, and my goal is to hopefully not get stalked or messed with at my campsite. It's becoming a weird common occurrence apparently around that area. There's a couple of people who reached out that live locally and were like, hey CJ, you know, listen, it kind of happens to a lot of people, especially during the weekdays. Today is a Monday, so on the website where I booked like the little campsite at, there's nobody else camping around me, which is probably good and bad. I don't really know, but we're taking the...
Later, we see CJ arriving at the spot and unloading his gear. He's upbeat, even joking about the rumors. He decides to take a bike ride into the woods before settling in for the night, just to explore. But shortly after, the horror began.
Trees often make shadows, right? And then you think, oh my gosh, is that a person? Oh, that person. And you kind of have to clear your mind of that. Whenever you come and do one of these videos here, I have to like start with a clean slate, a blank mindset, and be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going out here, I'm filming a video, and it's a blank slate. You don't carry any baggage from any previous video, because if you...
At first, we don't see anything unusual, but CJ's body language changes instantly. Still filming, he heads back to the van and grabs his flashlight.
I swear there was a bright light. A very bright light. Damn, that was so weird. Like when I'm telling you that was a bright light, I'm like, I'm saying that was enough light to make me like stop and be like, what the hell? Oh shit! Huh.
He rides out again, following the direction of the light. But after a few minutes of searching, there's nothing. No one. The light's gone, and the forest feels quieter than it should. Eventually, he returns to the van. He eats, relaxes a little, and gets ready for bed. Just past 1 a.m., things take a turn. There's a loud knock on the side of his van. CJ freezes. You can hear the fear in his voice as he whispers that someone's outside. He throws on his shoes and slowly steps out.
You fucking shit! What the fuck? Oh, I'm losing my mind. No, that's a fucking... Oh, it's a... I'm losing my mind. That was... Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a mask. That's a fucking mask.
After finding the mask, he decides it's time to leave. However, he doesn't pack up in a rush. He moves slowly, methodically, like someone who's trying not to make any sudden moves. Within minutes, he's back in the driver's seat and pulling away, leaving the woods behind in the dead of night. In the days following the upload, theories started flooding in. Some viewers think CJ might have been stalked by a local. Maybe someone who saw him set up camp and decided to mess with him. Others wonder if this is tied to something bigger, a pattern of disturbing encounters that's been quietly unfolding in those woods for years. A few Reddit threads even point out that the same type of mask has shown up in other videos, posted by unrelated campers in different parts of New Jersey. The final clip is, without a doubt, the most disturbing of them all. In early 2024, Belgian YouTuber Ciaz uploaded a video titled, "The Night I'll Never Forget." Ciaz isn't new to urban exploration. He's been to countless abandoned locations across Europe. But, on this particular night something happened that would shake even a seasoned explorer like him. The video opens with a stark disclaimer. Ciaz tells his audience that what they're about to see might be shocking, and that it documents an experience unlike anything he's ever lived through. He assures viewers that he managed to capture it all on camera, and then the footage begins. Ciaz was exploring with 3 friends deep in the Belgian woods, not far from an abandoned family park. It wasn't his first time here. He'd explored these same woods twice before without incident. But this time, something felt off. As they drive further into the forest, they eventually reach a roadblock. A wooden sign reads, "Private. This is a place for prayers. Please respect this area."
Hier is de ingang, de poort.
Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op.
Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren, gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond.
They stop. No one wants to push too far. Instead, they yell into the darkness, trying to gauge if anyone else is nearby. To their surprise, someone yells back,
Mogen wij
hoor,
hier
ja,
wandelen?
hoort je het, hoort je het? Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoor zo...
Nee, dat was een beest.
Zeker?
Ja.
Oh,
Oh, nee.
wat is dat?
Dat was een deur. Dat is een
Dat,
deur.
dat is een deur, hè?
Hallo?
Ik de wind ook gaan, ja.
Schijnen zo.
Oh.
Maat, ik hoor voetstappen.
Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
At first, they hesitate, but curiosity gets the better of them. They move past the barrier and continue deeper into the forest. That's when they hear it. Screams. Distant at first, but unmistakable. And then, just minutes later, something emerges from the trees. Out of the pitch-black darkness, a figure appears.
Hallo. Hallo. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey.
A woman, dressed in white, charges at them, holding what looks like an axe. Panic sets in immediately. One of Ciaz's friends drops the camera for a moment as they all bolt deeper into the woods. In the chaos, they become separated, and for several long minutes, Ciaz hides behind a fallen tree, whispering, terrified, into the camera. Eventually, he calls the police.
Ja, wacht. Hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Fuck. Ik hoor u niet, sorry. We zijn... Hallo? Ja, we zitten hier in een bos in de Centerlo. We zijn hier in een bos en dat is een verlaten bungalowpark. En ineens komt er een man met een mes of zoiets op ons af. We zijn hier met 3. En ik hoorde ook kloppen. Ik denk dat mijn auto kapot is geslagen. En we zijn vies aan het gaan lopen. Zijn Jurissen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
The footage cuts ahead. Blue lights flash in the distance as the police arrive. And not long after, the woman appears again. This time, stepping out of the woods, disoriented and barefoot.
Hey, niet kalm! Hey, ligt er niet aan. Oh, je zit zo leuk.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer.
Hier blijven. Maar wat is het?
Je gaat hier blijven.
Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Jij hebt het luisteren. Goed? Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, ik ga niet meer luisteren.
Hé! Beetje respect hebben om de kleren, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Mevrouw?
Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee!
Hé, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan, ja? Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp.
Wacht eens. Deze collega, die moet laten zien.
The woman, clearly disturbed, is detained by officers. Ciaz says the police questioned her and took her away for further evaluation. But strangely, no official follow-up was ever released. No names, no charges, no explanation. To this day, Ciaz has no idea who the woman was, or what she was doing in the middle of the forest that night. But one thing is certain. She wasn't just passing through.